And good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Pleasant Grove High School for Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Tonight, it's a Region 3 battle as the Skyridge Falcons come down to Pleasant Grove to take on the Vikings, and you'll see it here on KSLSports.com. A pleasant Tuesday night to you all. A happy Valentine's Day Eve to you all as well as we get ready for the final week of the regular season. You're seeing Skyridge being introduced on the floor at the moment. These two teams looking to get some momentum before the tournament starts a week from tomorrow. The RPI has been frozen. The teams don't know where they stack up. They'll be released over the weekend. All these teams trying to stay out of the bottom four and avoid that first round of the tournament. As we'll talk about these two teams, starting with the Skyridge High School Falcons, coming into tonight's game with a record of 9-12 on the season, 4-4 in region play. Led by a triple threat of Jordan Kohler, Dane Housley, and Tate Larson. The three-headed beast for Skyridge. Jordan Kohler, of course, top 10 in points per game, rebounds per game, and also leads the entire 6A in total rebounds as well. As you see the Vikings being introduced on the floor as well. Taking a look at the Pleasant Grove Vikings, it's been an up and down season, kind of a tale of two halves, as you will, as Pleasant Grove won 10 of their first 11 games, but since then have dropped 9 of their last 10. Looking to right the ship tonight and snap a 5-game losing skid against Skyridge here tonight. Of course, the Vikings led by longtime coach Randy McAllister, 22nd season at the helm for Pleasant Grove. Had a little ceremony before our game tonight to honor him, as he'll be calling it a career after this season comes to a close. As we are just moments away from tip-off here. Resetting the floor for you guys. As Skyridge is in the gray uniforms tonight, they will move left to right in our opening quarter. Pleasant Grove's in the home whites tonight, moving right to left to start quarter number 1. Starting lineup for the Skyridge Falcons is Dane Housley, Ethan Gagan, Jordan Kohler, Tate Larson, and Ryder Gentry. For the Vikings, Carson Rasmussen, Makai Peterson, Riker Mickelson, Ty Palmer, and Andrew Anderson. Getting ready to go on a Tuesday night from Pleasant Grove High as we are underway. The Falcons winning the opening tip. And it'll be Dane Housley bringing it into the front court. Larson passes it inside. Gentry back out to Larson. Over the far side, Housley. Pass inside, Jordan Kohler, first touch tonight. One of the top scorers in 6A, backs his way inside, can't get the shot to go. Rebound, corralled there by Gagan. Still can't get it to go, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons, but a fresh shot clock, 35 on the clock here. Skyridge unable to find the bottom of the cup just yet. As Kohler gets a double team, now drives baseline, spins inside, stumbles a little bit, and he's fouled. We'll see who the call is on here. It'll be number 3. That'll be Makai Peterson picking up the first foul of the night. And the ball will stay down low. Skyridge ball, new shot clock, 7:18 to play. In our opening quarter, glad you guys could stick around. A little bit on late tonight due to the girls' game before. Saw Skyridge sweeping the season series against the Vikings as a straightaway three is good by Andrew Anderson. He gets the scoring going for Pleasant Grove. Andrew Anderson has 48 made threes on the season, leads the team in that category. That's a good pass inside, kick it out. Larson open for 3. That one too strong. Rebound corralled by Riker Mickelson. Mickelson pushes the pace, looks to drive inside, now hands it off. Carson Rasmussen looks to drive and scoops it up for 2. A 5-0 run to start the game for Pleasant Grove. As the first meeting between these two teams, PG led most of the way, but the Falcons closed on a 14-2 run to go away with that win. We'll talk more about that game as we move along, as Jordan Kohler gets the first points for Skyridge tonight. Pass inside, it's good. And that'll be Makai Peterson putting it up, and a timeout called early here by the Falcons. A 7-2 start here for the home crowd. We'll step aside and be back in just a moment. You're watching Skyridge Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back, 6:04 to play here in our opening quarter. A 7-2 start for the Pleasant Grove Vikings tonight. Buckets by Rasmussen, Peterson, and Anderson so far tonight. Skyridge just the 2 points from Jordan Kohler as he's got the ball over on that far side, looks to bring it into the paint. Step back jumper is good, and count the foul. Jordan Kohler with a little step back fadeaway jumper. Gets the hoop and the harm. He'll go to the line to shoot one. Jordan Kohler, we mentioned, he's averaging 18 points a game, 9 rebounds a game. Both of those good for top 10 in the 6A category. So we get our first substitution of the game as Ty Palmer checks out for Ryan Hadley for Pleasant Grove. We get our first free throw attempt tonight. Kohler's attempt is good. So Jordan Kohler with all 5 points tonight for Skyridge. Here come the Vikings. Pass far side, Rasmussen in trouble. Stolen away by Larson. Falcons push the pace over the far side, now dumped down low. Gentry kicks it out. Open is Larson for three. And just like that, a 6-0 run puts the Falcons ahead. Out top, Mickelson. Looks to set things up and give it back to Rasmussen. Those two combined for a lot of points on the gridiron back in the fall. Holding on to it is Makai Peterson, also trying to go to the lane. He's fouled. He'll shoot two. That'll be on Kohler. That'll be the first foul on the night for Skyridge. So we'll see Makai Peterson at the line, the 6'4" senior. He'll get the first free throws for Pleasant Grove tonight. First free throws up and no good. We get some more substitutions. See Jackson Mosteler in for Skyridge. And we'll also see Ethan Hilliard checking in for the Vikings. Second free throw coming here from Peterson. That one's up and good, so he gets 1 of 2 to go, and we're tied at 8. Approaching the halfway point of our first quarter, 5 minutes to go on the clock. Pass down low for Kohler. Gets met by a double team, now drives inside, backward layup, goes in, and a foul. The acrobatics from Jordan Kohler. And he'll go to the line to shoot again. His second and 1 opportunity of the quarter. He's got 7 points already. As we'll get a substitution. Dane Housley checks out. Davis Fyans in for Skyridge now. Kohler at the line, shooting one here. Kohler fires and hits. So Kohler 2 for 2 from the line, 8 points now for him. In the quarter alone, he's got 8 of the 11 points. Peterson looks to drive. Stood up by the Falcons, now corner three, rattles in and out. Rebound corralled by Hadley. Now up top, Peterson. He'll look to drive. Tipped, but able to get it back out. Now Rasmussen near side. Gets a screen, now looks to drive. Stops at the free throw line, spin move, kicks it out. Driving Anderson, gives it off to Hilliard. 15 to go on the shot clock as Hilliard lost the handle on it. Turns it over and a foul is called. That'll be on Hilliard. Second on the Vikings. And another substitution upcoming. As Ty Palmer checks back in, Karsten Rasmussen will take a seat. Jordan Kohler also checking out for the Falcons. It's Fyans. Pass down low, now Mosteler. Kicks it back out, Larson. PG in that zone. It's over on the far side is Gagan. Nowhere to go with the ball, kicks it back out, Fyans with 12 on the shot clock. Kicks it near side. Looking to drive is Gentry. Now corner three. That one for Gagan rolls in. As Ethan Gagan gets his first points tonight. Extends the lead to 6 now. Nice move on the other end by Ty Palmer. Answers the score. 14-10 with 3:17 to play. Pass near side, Larson. Kick it back out. Gentry. Now Larson's open. He's got one already today. Make it 2. 2 threes in the quarter for Tate Larson. It's a 7-point lead for Skyridge. Palmer kicks it back out. Looking to drive is Hadley. Kicks it back out. Now Hilliard. Peterson, open corner 3 for Anderson, no good. Rebound corralled by Gentry. And the Falcons control 2:35 and counting. Near side, Fyans. He'll set things up at the top. Gives it near side, Larson. Now down low for Jackson Mosteler for 2. Skyridge scoring at will here now in this first quarter. 19-10 now the score. And we get a foul call. That'll be on Davis Fyans. That'll be the second on Skyridge, and we get a couple of substitutions. Kohler and Housley back in for Skyridge. Jackson Brown in for PG. Along with Riker Mickelson back in there. Milo Johansson also first time in as Mickelson drives to the cup for his first points tonight. 7-point game, under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Gagan over the far side, Housley gets it right back. As near side, Fyans for 3. That one no good. That one will go out of bounds. And it will go to the Vikings. First turnover of the night for Skyridge. PG with 2 in this quarter. So we're down to the final 90 seconds of the quarter. Riker Mickelson hands it off. Looking to drive is Hadley. Pulls up the dribble at the elbow. Kicks it back out. Johansson leaves it. Mickelson gets the hoop and the foul. Riker Mickelson with back-to-back shots. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. Try to cut this to a 4-point game as we have more substitutions. Rasmussen back in for PG. Larson back in as well for Skyridge. Mickelson's free throws up and good. So it is a 4-point game. We come down to the final minute 10 of the quarter. Housley over far side, Gentry gets it back. Near side, Larson. Falcons trying to break that zone as they get it inside. Gagan kicks it out, Gentry. Housley almost lost the handle on it. Now looks to drive through the zone. Stolen away by the Vikings. Pass near side. Kick it back out. Now Mickelson looks to drive. Almost stepped on a line. Now the Vikings reset. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Looking to drive is Palmer. Now outside. Johansson lost the dribble. No traveling call, but he turns it over. Now here comes Housley the other way. 1-on-3. Cuts through. Can't get it to go. Vikings the other way, Mickelson. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Gagan. That'll send Mickelson back to the line. With 21.4 to go in the quarter, back-to-back, end-to-end movement here. No buckets from either side, but Mickelson will go. Shoot two, he's 1 for 1 tonight. First free throw's up and good. Now cut the lead down to 3 here. Get some more substitutions on both sides. A lot of substitutions on both teams so far here in this opening quarter. Mentioned the triple threat for Skyridge. PG, a pretty well-balanced team offensively. They have 8 guys on the roster with over 100 points on the season. As Mickelson gets both free throws to go. That makes it a 2-point game here. Skyridge can hold for the final shot here with 10 seconds. It's Larson gives it to Housley. Met at the baseline, now Kohler gets inside, gets the friendly roll as the horn sounds. A great quarter for Jordan Kohler, 10 points to lead all scorers as Skyridge has a 4-point lead after the first 8 minutes. We'll step aside, bring you the second quarter. It's Skyridge by 4 here on KSLSports.com. Welcome back, getting ready to start our second quarter. Skyridge and Pleasant Grove, second meeting of the season between these two schools. 4-point lead for the Falcons, led by Jordan Kohler, who's got 10 points in that opening frame. Tate Larson with 6, second leading scorer for Skyridge. On the other side, Riker Mickelson with 7 points to lead the way for Pleasant Grove. 4 others scoring points so far tonight for Pleasant Grove. It's been a fun one. Expected a pretty tight contest between these two teams. It was tight the last time these two teams played. It was a 2-point game with about 2 minutes to go. PG had the lead for most of that game, but as I mentioned, Skyridge going on a 14-2 run to close the game. They ended up winning that game 66-59. As we're back underway with quarter number 2. Nice pass inside. Can't get it to go as Peterson. And now it's stolen away. Back there looking for Kohler. That one's out of bounds. So turnovers on both teams to start quarter number 2. So reset. 20 seconds gone here in our second quarter. Rasmussen near side for Peterson. He comes center. Skyridge now in that zone defense. Rasmussen surveys his options. Goes near side for Palmer. Pass inside, kick it back out. Anderson for 3. Yes! Second 3 of the night for Andrew Anderson. That makes it a 1-point game. Falcons back the other way. Kohler kicks it out for Larson. Over Housley now. Cross-court pass, now into the corner. Mosteler for 3, that one no good. Rebound to Pleasant Grove. Rasmussen looks to drive on Housley, goes high off the glass for 2, and count the foul. Carson Rasmussen going high off the glass. Gets the hoop and the harm, and he'll go to the line for the and 1. Pleasant Grove 4 for 5 from the line in that opening quarter. Skyridge 2 for 2 is Rasmussen, can't get it to go. Rebound to Skyridge is PG. Out in front now, 22-21. And we get a tip ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons. Falcons inbounding right in front of the PG bench. Housley over far side, and another turnover by the Falcons, their 4th of the night. Rasmussen leaves it. Palmer for 3. That one just short. Rebound comes to Mickelson. Now Rasmussen looks to drive, nice move, up and under, shot no good. Rebound Kohler. Housley looks to push the other way. Nice pass inside for Gentry for 2. Ryder Gentry first points tonight. Puts Skyridge back in front. Palmer, nice pass, Rasmussen, wide open underneath for and gets 2 more. Back and forth we go, 24-23. 6 points now for Rasmussen. Pass inside for Kohler. And a steal again. Here comes Rasmussen. Leaves it. Peterson is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. See who the foul's on here. Jordan Kohler. That'll be his first, or his second, excuse me. Be the second team foul on Skyridge this quarter. We'll see Mackay Peterson back at the line. His first free throw, no good. Kohler will check out with the 2 fouls. In for Skyridge is Jackson Mosteler. Riker Mickelson checks out, and checking in is Clay Hansen for the first time tonight for Pleasant Grove. Second free throw here for Peterson's up, gets the kind bounce. And it's a 2-point game. Four for 5 from the line is Peterson tonight. Housley looks to drive on Peterson, goes high off the glass and in. As Dane Housley picks up his first points tonight. Inside Rasmussen, nice fake, but shorts it on the layup though. Able to get his own rebound. Free throw, 3-pointer from Hansen is good. Clay Hansen with a 3 and another turnover for Skyridge, their 3rd of the quarter. Now Anderson, he checked 3, no good, and this will be out of bounds on PG. Now turning back over to Skyridge. Anderson was looking for that corner 3, just a little too strong. As Rasmussen and Peterson will check out for PG. Mickelson and it looks like Ryan Hadley back in there for Pleasant Grove. As Gentry gonna fire a 3, that rattles in and out. Comes back to him though. Now Gagan, back over to Gentry, thought about a 3. Still on that far side, pulls up the dribble now. Just throws it up top. Now Fiennes near side. Kicks it back out. Gentry gonna try it again. This time he's got it. Ryder Gentry, 3-pointer. Ties the game up at 28. 3-point attempt is good on Anderson on the far side. The 3s are falling for both teams. That's the 3rd for Anderson here in the first half. 9 points, all 3s. 31-28 our score as we reach the halfway point of the quarter. 4 minutes to go. Gagan passes it near side, almost turned it over. Comes up to Housley. Shot clock ticking down to 10 seconds. Pass inside, turnaround shot, Mosteler, shot no good. Picked up by the Vikings, up ahead. Kick it back out, Anderson from way downtown, that one no good. Rebound though, comes to the Vikings. They'll try again from up top, that one's good. Riker Mickelson. And a foul call on the other side. It'll be on number 21. That'll be Andrew Anderson. That'll be his first. As Kohler checks back in for Skyridge. Tate Larson also back in there. 5 made 3s already for PG so far in this one. Skyridge with 4 of them, so both teams shooting lights out from beyond the arc tonight. Pass inside, Gagan wide open, shoots from the elbow, a little too strong, big collision in the paint, comes to Larson for three. That one no good. And that's going to be last touch by Skyridge. And it'll be another turnover on the Falcons. Their 7th of the game. 3:04 to play to halftime. It's a 6-point lead for PG. The Vikings look to add to it here. Rasmussen back in. Brings it into the front court. Skyridge back in the man defense now is near side Hadley back out to Rasmussen. 15 to go on the shot clock. Rasmussen with Fyans on him. Kicks it over to Mickelson. Down low Hansen. Now Anderson thought about a shot. Gives it back to Hansen. Contested three in the corner. It's no good. Rebound Gentry. Pushes the pace the other way. Has it stripped away but stays with the Falcons. Now Gagan for three. That one no good and a foul is called. Down below the hoop. I think it's going to be on Hansen. If it is, it's his first, and it is on Hansen. Gagan checks out for the Falcons. Dane Housley back in there for Skyridge. As Hansen checks out as well. Makai Peterson back in there for Pleasant Grove. Gentry near side. Gets it back up to Housley. Gentry tries to go inside. Had it almost stolen away. Far side Fyans. And a traveling violation. 8th turnover of the game. It'll be the 5th of the quarter here for Skyridge. Check that, 4th of the quarter for Skyridge. So come up on 2 minutes to go here in a 6-point game. Rasmussen leaves it for Mickelson. Now looking to drive is Hadley. Stops underneath the bucket and gets the 2 to go. Largest lead for either team. It's an 8-point lead here for Pleasant Grove. Fyans looking for somewhere to drive. Gets a nice screen. Now fadeaway jumpers, pure. Good answer for Davis Fyans. Quickly back the other way come the Vikings. Up top Rasmussen. Looking to drive on Fyans. Kicks it down low, nobody there. And it'll be a turnover on the Vikings. Their 6th so far tonight. Rasmussen will check out. In his back is Ty Palmer for the Vikings with 1:18 to play. The Falcons trying to chip away at that lead. It's a 6-point lead. Over far side Housley, now Larson. PG back in that zone defense. Larson, around the horn it goes. Fyans cross court. Housley open for three. Too strong. Picked up by the Vikings. Palmer pulls up the dribble, looking for somewhere to go, finds Anderson. Now Palmer for three. That one connects. Ty Palmer, his first three tonight. The 6th of the night for Pleasant Grove. As we're down to the final seconds of the first half. Less than a second difference between the shot and game clock. And a 9-point lead here for the Vikings. Falcons waiting for the call. Pass near side Kohler. Around the horn it goes. Tipped out. Anderson tried to save it. Now it's Fyans. Floated shot. Too strong. 3 seconds to go. Looking to shoot half court. And too strong. And that'll do it for an exciting first half between these Region 3 rivals. 39-30 the score at the half. As the Vikings have found it from downtown, 6 made threes in that opening half. So they jump out to a 9-point lead, looking to even the season series against the Falcons here tonight. We'll step aside. We'll be back to bring you the second half. Should be a fun one here, so stay tuned. After 2 quarters, it's the Pleasant Grove Vikings 39 and the Skyridge Falcons 30. You're watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. All right, welcome back, basketball fans. Just getting set for our second half between the Vikings and Falcons. The Pleasant Grove Vikings with a 39-30 lead at the halftime break, thanks to a 22-9 quarter in that second frame. As PG was down 4 in that first quarter, sprung out to a big lead in that second quarter. Taking a look at your first half stats, leading scorers tonight, Mekhi Peterson leads all scorers with 11 points. Andrew Anderson has 9 points as well for Pleasant Grove. 7 different scorers for the Vikings so far tonight. On the other side for Skyridge, Kohler had 10 points in that first quarter. He was held scoreless in the second frame. He's got 10 points. Tate Larson, the second leading scorer, with 6 for Skyridge. 7 different scorers for Skyridge as well so far tonight. From the free throw line, Skyridge 2 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight, both of them belonging to Jordan Kohler. On the other side, Pleasant Grove is 5 of 7 tonight from the free throw line. 6 turnovers for Pleasant Grove in the first half, 8 for Skyridge. So we get ready to go for our second half. Keeping a note on foul trouble, Kohler's got 2 fouls along with Davis Fyans for Skyridge. Only player with 2 fouls for Pleasant Grove is Ethan Hilliard with 2 fouls. 4 others with 1 foul for Pleasant Grove. 16 fouls for the Falcons in that first half. 6 as well for Pleasant Grove. So pretty even across the board in most of the categories. It was the threes that stood out. And almost the full difference here. Pleasant Grove with 6 threes in that first half. Skyridge with 4 as we are back underway. Here's quarter number 3. Skyridge is in the gray uniforms, moving right to left this second half. PG and the home whites move left to right on your screen. Housley trying to get through traffic and turns it over. Other way, weaving through is Riker Mickelson. Continues to do well. Excuse me, it's Riker Mickelson that leads the scorers. As back the other way is Jordan Kohler, his first point since the first quarter. So both teams exchanging 2s here early. 3-point shot is good from Mickelson as he continues to light it up. And a turnover on the Falcons. That's their 10th tonight. And already an early change as Housley checks out, Fyans will check back in. Housley averaging 10 points a game, has only got 2 so far here tonight. As Peterson looks to drive inside, had that stripped away and picked up by Fyans. So turnovers for both teams here early. Now to the corner, Larson for 3. Off the back iron, goes high off the top of the backboard and rebound to Rasmussen. Rasmussen wide open, will look to drive, kicks it out to Anderson. Shot from Palmer is just a little short. Rebound Jordan Kohler. 44-32 is your score. My apologies for the scoreboard. Got it up and date. Pass inside, Jordan Kohler, met by a couple of Vikings and turns it over. Rasmussen pulls up the dribble, nice pass inside. Mickelson, another 2 points. Riker Mickelson having himself a game. Now Larson in the corner, too strong, and rebound Mickelson. He's been everywhere so far early in this quarter. Looks to drive on Gagan, lost the handle, but hands it off to Rasmussen. 5:45 to go in the quarter. It's a 14-point lead for PG. (7-2) run to open the quarter. Alley-oop pass inside. Peterson kicks it out. Palmer for 3. Too strong. Rebound picked up by Mickelson. He's got 2 more. Timeout, Skyridge. Riker Mickelson all over the floor for Pleasant Grove. 20 points now for him tonight, and it's a 16-point lead for the Vikings. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 5:25 to play in our third quarter as Pleasant Grove starts the quarter on a 9-2 run. Jumps out to a 16-point lead. Riker Mickelson with 9 points already in this quarter in the first 2.5 minutes. It's been everywhere for PG so far in this third quarter. That last bucket gives Mickelson a new career high as well for points. His career best was 19 heading into tonight. He's bested it through almost just a half. So look and see what he can do the rest of tonight. As the Falcons looking to try and get back in this year. High pressure zone here for PG as Gentry goes inside, almost turned it over, but it's a foul call. And I believe it'll be on Palmer. We'll see who our officials can make the call for. It is on Palmer. That'll be his second. Be a inbound underneath the basket with 5:12 to play. First foul for either team this quarter. Larson looking for someone to pass through, gives it to Gentry. Now Housley. Housley trying to drive on that zone. Kicks it back out, is open for three, inside kicks it, Larson will try. Off the front iron, and another foul call. And this will be on Mickelson. That'll be his first. Second of the quarter for Pleasant Grove. Housley to inbound. Plays it up top to Larson. Gives it back to Housley. .25 on the shot clock here as he gives it to Gagan. Up top, Gentry. Looking for Kohler inside, so he gives it to Larson. Now Kohler's got it. He'll try a fadeaway jumper, and it's good. Jordan Kohler, no points in that second quarter. He's got 4 in this one, and we get a jump ball called. Arrow's going to stay with the Vikings, though. 4:29 to play. Cohen Fontaine making his first appearance tonight. Checks in for Tate Larson. Vikings will inbound underneath the basket. 4:29 to play in the quarter. Give it to Mickelson up top. Leaves it for Anderson. Try to leave it for Palmer. Now he's got it. Resets with 20 to go on the shot clock. PG with a 14-point lead, looking to add to it here. Anderson hands it off Palmer. Pulls up the dribble, gives it back to Anderson. 5 on the shot clock. Anderson out top. Mickelson, deep three. No good. Rebound Kohler. Trying to pull it away. Does. Outlet pass Housley. Housley looking to drive. Scoops it up for 2. Housley's first points of the second half. Makes it a 12-point game. Now a turn over and a kick ball on the Vikings. As Kohler almost got the pickpocket there. It is a turnover on the Vikings. As Palmer checks out. Now Hadley back in as Larson connects for 3. Excuse me, that's Fontaine for 3. Skyridge trying to get back in, and it's down to a 9-point game. 39-48 your score. Looking to drive, spins in the lanes, just short was Ethan Hilliard. Now here come the Falcons with a little bit of momentum. Fontaine again for 3. It's good. Timeout, Pleasant Grove. A 6-0 run for the Falcons. And they have cut the lead to 6. 3:12 to go here in the third. Well, we have seen some runs so far here tonight. Skyridge jumped out early. Pleasant Grove had an answer in the second and early here in the third quarter, but it's the Falcons on the latest run as they have cut the lead down to 6 with 3:12 to go. Back-to-back threes for Cohen Fontaine. Coming into tonight's contest, only 4 made threes on the season. He's got 2 tonight. As we're back underway, Vikings ball with and a foul called here. Just about 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Foul's going to be on Fontaine. So 6 points and a foul in the span of about 45 seconds for Cohen. Vikings inbound to Anderson. Up top, Carson Rasmussen back in for Pleasant Grove. Rasmussen looking for Anderson. Now up top, Mickelson. Back up top, Rasmussen now. Over to Anderson. Looks to drive, kicks it out. Mickelson can't hold on to it. Shot clock to 15 as Mickelson drives. Tough shot, gets it to go. Make it 22 for Riker. Spin in the lane by Housley. Fakes the shot and kicks back out to Kohler with 2:30 to play. 8-point game. Down low, Kohler. Double team coming. Spins inside, has it stripped away. Here comes Mickelson's fouled by Housley. And that'll be the second on Skyridge. That'll be the second on Housley as well. As Gentry getting ready to check back in, Jordan Kohler will check out. The Vikings reset, 2:19 to play. 2 team fouls on both teams so far, so neither team in the bonus just yet. Near side, Hadley. Cross court back to Mickelson. Hilliard up top, Anderson. Now Rasmussen. Up top, Hilliard. Up now Rasmussen, 13 on the shot clock. Try and find somewhere to go on Mosteler. Kicks it back out. Hadley drives, blocked by Gagan to beat the shot clock. Won't count, it's a shot clock violation. Ethan Gagan with the block to force the turnover. As Kohler checks back in, Mosteler will check out. Also Makai Peterson checking in. Mickelson will sit after an 11-point quarter. He had 11 in the first half, had 11 in the third quarter. As Gagan will check out. Back in is Tate Larson's back in for Skyridge. So a couple of substitutions here late in the third quarter. Still an 8-point game. Housley out to Larson. Pass inside Kohler. Looking to press inside on Peterson. Double team coming, doesn't matter. As Kohler puts it up for 2. Makes it a 6-point game again. 1:15 to go. Rasmussen looking to drive. Throws up a wild shot, no good. Rebound Kohler. Skyridge can make it a 1-possession game here. As Housley looking to kick it out. It'll be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons with 59.6 to go in the quarter, 28 seconds on the shot clock. $44-50 your score. Housley checks it in, wide open. The 3 is good. As Larson gets another 3, the rebound layup on the other side's no good. And it's a 3-point game here. Ten-second difference between the shot and game clock here, as it's a chance to cut it to 1 or tie the game here for Skyridge. It's been all Falcons the last 3 minutes here. Far side Larson. Larson has to pull up the dribble. looking for somewhere to go. Housley is fouled. No, he'll take the foul. That was him and Palmer battling for it. So Housley picks up foul number 3. That'll cause a couple of substitutions. Mickelson back in for Pleasant Grove. Hilliard checks out. We get Mosteler and Gagan back in for Housley and Kohler. 13.7 to go here in the quarter. It's a 3-point game. Rasmussen will bring it into the front court for the final shot here. And a foul up top by Fontaine. That'll be the last one to give for Skyridge. Cohen Fontaine. 2 fouls now for him. That's the 4th for Skyridge, so PG in the bonus if we do get another foul in the last 8 seconds. Far side Palmer pulls up the dribble. 4 seconds to go. Rasmussen gonna have to throw one up here. Looking for Anderson, and he can't pull it off in time. Good defense for Skyridge. As the Falcons close the quarter on a big run, they cut the deficit from 18 down to 3. And we're in for a great 4th quarter. Stick around, folks. It should be a good one after 3 quarters. It's Pleasant Grove 50 and Skyridge 47 here on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Getting ready for our final quarter tonight. 3-point game, 50-47 your score. The final 8 minutes should be a great one. An electric atmosphere here at Pleasant Grove High. The Falcons outscore Pleasant Grove 17-11 in the 3rd quarter. It'll be a 3-point game. Jordan Kohler leads the way with 16 for Skyridge tonight. Riker Mickelson, 22 to lead the way for Pleasant Grove. As Skyridge will start with the ball. We'll start our 4th quarter. It came down to the final minutes of the first meeting between these 2 teams before Skyridge was able to pull away. Will we see the same thing happen tonight, or will PG close this thing out? We'll find out over the next 8 minutes as we're underway for quarter number 4. Dane Housley kicks it near side Gentry. PG still in that zone defense as they give it down low. Kohler. Back up top, Housley. Down low, Kohler inside. Avoids the contact and gets 2 more. Make it 18 now for Kohler, and it's a 1-point game. Driving baseline was Palmer, and he went out of bounds. That'll be the 10th turnover for Pleasant Grove tonight. Skyridge has got 12. So Falcons with a chance to take the lead here. Loose ball, stole it away. Here comes Mickelson. Fouled by Gentry. We'll see if it's a shooting foul or not. As he tried to get that off before the foul there, it's going to be on Gentry. The officials will talk about it, whether it's a shooting foul or if it's an intentional foul. Officials still conversing. We'll see what the call is here. And it'll be inbounds down low, so no shooting foul. But it will stay with the Falcons with 7:26 to go in a 1-point game. Mickelson down low. Off the inbounds. Tough shot, gets it to go. As Mickelson is going to get called for the foul after that shot. Teed him up for a little bit of taunting there after that bucket. Basket's good, but it'll be a technical free throw here for Tate Larson. Wearing number 12 now instead of 14. Just so you know, for stat keeping purposes. Tate Larson tonight, 3 threes tonight, all 3 of them for 9 points. Be his first trip to the line tonight. Technical free throws up and good. Skyridge 3 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight. Jordan Kohler's the only other one to make it to the foul line, as Larson gets both of them to go. As you just heard over the PA announcement that Larson's wearing 12 instead of 14 for the rest of the game tonight. So Skyridge makes it a 1-point game and gets to retain the ball here after the technical free throws. Larson drives baseline, floated shot, no good, tipped in by Kohler. And Skyridge back in front. Kohler now up to 20 points tonight. Deep 3 from Hansen, too strong. Rebound Peterson, spins around, gets the layup. Mackay Peterson now with 5 points. 6:45 to play. 1-point game. Back and forth we go. Gagan stops in the middle of the zone here. Now kicks it back out. Larson up top to Housley. Falcons reset with 15 on the shot clock. Kick it over to the far side. Kohler. Round the horn it goes. Low-alley-oop shot! Almost connected to Kohler. Looking for that alley-oop pass as Palmer has it near side. He'll spot up for 3. It's good! Second 3 of the night for Ty Palmer, and it's a 4-point lead for the Vikings. Eighth made 3 tonight for Pleasant Grove. It's Kohler inside, kicks it to Gentry. Looking for somewhere, stumble down low, and that allows Ryder to go in for 2. It's back to a 2-point game. Palmer looking to drive, kicks it out. Hansen thought about it. Rasmussen also thought about it. Drives in the lane. A lot of contact, no call. As the Falcons get the rebound. Housley pushes the pace. Up on, oh, just missed it off the front. Back it comes the other way. Rasmussen pushing it. Floats inside, can't get it to fall. Falcons 5-on-4 the other way. Kohler for 3. Too strong. Rebound Hansen. End to end we go. Anderson this time. Kicks it to Hansen. Open for 3. Off the back iron. Peterson trying to get to it. Last touched by Larson. A frenetic pace for the last minute between these two teams. It'll stay with the Vikings 2-point game. 5:02 to go. And substitutions galore for both these teams. Mosteller and Fontaine will check in. Larson and Kohler out. Got Hilliard. Looks like Hadley, and I believe that's the only substitution for PG is Anderson. New shot clock here. Hilliard for 3 in the corner. Got it. Timeout on the floor. Ethan Hilliard's first points tonight pushes the lead out to 5. We'll step aside and bring back 4:53 to go tonight. It's a 5-point game. 53 in our contest tonight. 5-point lead for the Vikings. Thanks to that last 3 by Ethan Hilliard. His 30th made 3 of the season. A big one to push the lead out to 5. It's been back and forth all quarter, basically. It's been a fun one so far. Glad you guys are joining us here tonight and staying with us after the late start. We mentioned in that first quarter, the Skyridge girls taking down the Pleasant Grove girls. Final score in that one, 61-57, as Skyridge swept the season series 2-0 over PG. It was a fun one to watch before going on the air tonight. And we got a great one here and shaping up to be a good finish. As Housley gives it Fontaine, inside Kohler, little bump, and that'll be the foul. And that should be on Anderson. We'll see the official call, and it is on Anderson. Second foul for him. That will be the second on Pleasant Grove this quarter. 1 foul for Skyridge. Larson, catch and shoot three, denied by Palmer. Gets the block and the rebound. Here they come, Mickelson in the corner. Just short, tipped around. It's gonna stay with the Vikings. Gentry tried to hold on to that one. And we'll get a substitution, Ethan Gagan. We'll check back in for Tate Larson. It'll be PG ball underneath the hoop with 4:27 to play. Vikings with a 5-point lead. Led by as many as 18 in this contest. Pass to the other side. Kick it to the corner. Hilliard. Pump fake. Now shoots for three. He's got it. Back-to-back threes for Hilliard. Extends the lead back out to 8. Kohler up top to Gentry. Round the horn it goes. Housley weaves inside. Nice pass to Gentry for 2. Gentry now with 9 points tonight. Cuts the lead back down to 6. Under 4 minutes to play. Palmer resets. Looking for a screen from Mickelson's. Got it. Palmer shoots for 3. He's got it. Third 3 of the night for Palmer. That's it. They continue to connect from downtown. 9-point game now. Housley looks to drive, cross-court pass, Gagan open for 3. He answers. Neither team willing to back down here. Gagan gets his second 3 of the night. 3 minutes now to go, 6-point game. Palmer off the screen, almost threw it away to Kohler, gets it right back. Now Palmer near side, crossover, lost the handle on it, ball still loose, picked up Mickelson and a timeout. It's called by Pleasant Grove. Their 3rd timeout of the contest. With 2:45 to play here in our final quarter. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. I want to thank our awesome sponsors here on KSL Sports Rewind. Tonight's game is brought to you by Igloo Outfitters. Worried about rain, snow, or terrible cold when watching your favorite team? Spring sports just around the corner. All you baseball and lacrosse, softball fans out there, get in an Igloo by Igloo Outfitters and worry no more about the weather that may be affecting you. Go to igloooutfitters.com and enter the code REWIND for $20 off. Igloo Outfitters, that's IGLU Outfitters. Don't miss the moments. So back and forth we go. PG still holding on to that lead. It's 66-60, 2:45 to play in the game tonight. Reset the rest of the scoreboard for you. 2 fouls so far in the quarter for Pleasant Grove, 1 for Skyridge. The Vikings now with 2 timeouts left. Skyridge has 3 timeouts left. No one in immediate foul trouble. Dane Housley, the only one on either team that has 3 fouls. A couple of other players on both teams with 2 fouls tonight, but no one in immediate foul danger so far. It'll be PG ball out of the timeout, 10 seconds on the shot clock. So it'll be Hilliard to inbound. Rasmussen waiting in the backcourt. As we get ready to go back underway. Rasmussen looking to drive, stumbles, and he's fouled. And it'll be on Fontaine, that's his 3rd. As Rasmussen looked to push it, lost his footing there. That'll be the 2nd team foul on Skyridge, so both teams with 2 fouls so far in the quarter. New shot clock is the big thing, though, for Pleasant Grove. Is almost at that center timeline was Peterson. Gagan almost able to steal away. Now Peterson drives. Has to kick it back out. Palmer, catch and shoot 3. No good. Rebound Kohler. Skyridge trying to make it a 2-possession game. Housley Looking to drive, poked away, picking it up is Fontaine. Far side, Housley. Heel comes center. All the way to the near side for Larson. Larson to Kohler. Kohler back to Housley, now back to Kohler, catch and shoot three, just a little off. Rebound Palmer. 2 minutes to go. Each possession getting more and more critical tonight. Rasmussen inside, almost lost the handle, kicks it out. Round the horn it goes. Back down low, Hilliard, heat check three, too strong, ball still loose. And we get a foul call down low. I think it'll be on Gagan. As Palmer went for that ball, a little bit loose after the corner three went awry. It's going to be the third foul for Skyridge. And that'll be the second on Gagan. Gentry checks in for Skyridge. Kohler will check out. Mackay Peterson back in for Pleasant Grove. Rasmussen inbound below the PG net. Aaron pass goes back into the front court. Larson picks it up, kicks it out. Housley denied from behind by Peterson. Back come the Vikings the other way. Near side, Rasmussen for three, no good. Rebound, Housley ahead, Larson. He'll spot up for three. Can't get it to go, it's off of PG. It'll stay with the Falcons with 1:22 to go. How about the track down block from Mackay Peterson? Swats it off the glass. What looked like it was going to be a layup for Housley. 1:22 to go, still a 6-point game. Kohler back in now, is a corner three, Gentry fouled. Mackay Peterson will pick up the foul. It's his second, and it's 3 free throws for Ryder Gentry. First time to the line for him tonight. Only the third trip to the line in the game for Skyridge. They're 4 for 4 so far. 1:18 to play, 6-point game, and Gentry with a chance to make it a 1-possession game here. So we got 3 shots here. The rest of the Falcons will get instructions from head coach Jeff Gardner. First free throw is good. Makes it a 5-point game. Free throw number 2, also good. 4-point game. Skyridge still with 3 timeouts left. PG still with 2. Both teams at 3 fouls, so both teams with 1 foul left to give tonight. There's Gentry with a chance to make it a 3-point game. Gets all 3 to go. The Falcons a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. They haven't shot a lot, but they've been effective. Both teams shooting fairly well from the charity stripe. PG's 5 of 7 tonight. Not a lot of free throws, but they've been able to make a lot of them. 110 and counting, 3-point game here. Mickelson sitting on 20 points. Drives inside, make it 22. And a traveling call on the Falcons. It goes back to Pleasant Grove. They got 26 points now for Riker Mickelson, a career night for the junior. As we're down to the final minute, 5-point game here now after the turnover. That's the 13th on Skyridge tonight. And we'll get a timeout. On the floor here, this one will step aside, a full timeout. We'll be back for the final minute here, 5-point game, PG with the ball. 58.1 to go on the clock, a 5-point lead for Pleasant Grove with the ball here. We get ready to go for the final minute. 26 points tonight for Riker Mickelson. Mentioned it's a career high for him. It's also a season high for any player for PG this season. That previous mark was 21 by Ty Palmer. As Mickelson out there with Peterson, Anderson, Hilliard, and Rasmussen. 5 on the floor for the Falcons. It'll be Housley, Gentry, Gagan, Fontaine, and Larson. So we get set to go, 58 seconds to go. Both teams still one foul to give here. Pass inbound, Hilliard. Passes inside, it had Peterson cutting into the lane, but a foul called. That'll be on Gentry, that'll be his second. That'll be the last one to give for the Falcons, so the Vikings will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Mickelson looks to inbound. Gives it to Peterson, a quick foul. Gagan trying to get a piece of that one, and that'll send Makai Peterson back to the line. Mentioned the free throw shooting. The Vikings as a team, 5 of 7 tonight. It's Makai Peterson, 5 points tonight. It's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Looks to we get set for free throws here. Peterson's first free throws, no good. Substitutions galore for Skyridge as Mosteller and Kohler check back in. Fontaine and Gagan check out. And Peterson still with one shot here, can make it a 6-point game. Free throws up, no good. Rebound Mosteller. Falcons need to hurry. It's still a 2-possession game. Kohler leaves it for Larson. Thought about a 3, gives it back to Kohler. Kohler spins, trying to create space. Shot's no good. Kohler gets his own board, puts it up, and a timeout. It's 22 now tonight for Kohler, and it makes it a 3-point game. Another timeout called by the Falcons this time. They have 1 remaining, or two remaining, excuse me. As we'll keep it here for this one. It's been a fun one between these two teams. The final week of the regular season. Both these teams, one more game on Friday before the tournament starts a week from tomorrow. That first round starts on Wednesday. You don't want to be one of the bottom 4 teams to play in that play-in round. The rest of the tournament gets going a week from Friday to crown our 6A champion. Both these teams, before the RPIs went dark, Pleasant Grove was ranked 11th in the 6A RPI. Skyridge ranked 14th. So both teams, as it stands, would not be a part of that first round play-in game, but depending on how the rest of the week goes, you never know. We'll find out the official rankings on Sunday. We'll set the bracket for all of the classifications. Reminder, you can watch all of the tournament action here on KSLSports.com. We'll have it, all the action leading all the way up to the Huntsman Center and the championship weekend. Be able to see all the action right here on KSL Sports Rewind and KSLSports.com. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart will have all the action for you as PG gets set to inbound here with 37 seconds left. The inbound, Falcons going for the trap here. And a blocking call. It's almost a charge on that far side. Gagan tried to draw it. It's a blocking foul. Yeah, that'll be Gagan's third, and that'll send Riker Mickelson to the line for the first time tonight. No, excuse me, third time for Riker. He's got 4 of the 5 made free throws for PG tonight. looking to add to his career night. He's got 26 points so far. This to make it a 2-possession game. He's got it. Make it 27 now as we get another mass substitution for Skyridge. Anderson checks out as well for Pleasant Grove. .4 to go. It's now a 4-point game. Second free throw's good. And it's back out to a 5-point game. 30 seconds left here. Skyridge has got to hurry. Over far side, Larson kicks it out. Fontaine for 3. Short. Rebound to the Vikings. They can kill the clock here as another foul sends Mickelson back to the line. That one's going to be on Housley. 4th for him tonight. They're going to call it on Fontaine. That'll be his 4th. If Mickelson can make both these free throws, it'll be a 30-point night for him. Makes the first one for 29. More importantly, pushes the lead out to 6. This would be a big win for PG if they can hold on to it. It'd be just their 2nd region win of the season. We mentioned they had such a hot start to the season. And the 2nd free throw is no good. Rebound Kohler. 15 seconds. Kohler's going to have to throw it up, and it's no good. And rebound Palmer, and that should do it. Into the front court, final 5 seconds. No fouls from Skyridge. As Pleasant Grove weathers the storm in the 4th quarter, they hang on for the 6-point win. Fourth quarter scoring, it was 18-21 in favor of the Vikings. So close things out as they get a big win in region. As they try to get some momentum going for tournament time. Looking at the stats from tonight, we mentioned the career night for Riker Mickelson, 29 points. To lead the Vikings tonight, a career night for the junior. Ty Palmer with 11 points tonight. Andrew Anderson with 9. Leading scorers for Pleasant Grove tonight. On the flip side, Jordan Kohler with 22 points to lead the Falcons. Ryder Gentry, the next leading scorer, with 9 points tonight. Tate Larson also with 9. As with the win, Pleasant Grove moves to 12-10 on the campaign, now 2-7 in Region 3 play. The Falcons dropped to 9-13. That'll be the 2nd straight loss for the Falcons. They moved to 4-5 in Region play. Also to note for the PG Vikings, that snaps a 5-game losing skid for the Vikings. So big win all around for the home team tonight as they close things out on a Tuesday night here. Next up for both these teams will be the season finale on Friday night. For the Falcons, they will head home for senior night. They'll host American Fork on Friday. As for the Pleasant Grove Vikings, they'll get a big test on Friday for senior night. They'll be back here on the floor at PG, taking on Lehigh to wrap up their season, and then the tournament starts a week from tomorrow, as we mentioned. We'll have all the action for you here on KSL Sports Rewind. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a happy Valentine's Day tomorrow for those who are celebrating. For everybody here with KSL Sports Rewind, for Austin producing behind the camera, I'm Matt Coma. Signing off from tonight, your final score, it's the PG Vikings 71 and the Skyridge Falcons 65. You've been watching Skyridge Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Take care, everybody.